coming to you live with another episode of Let's Talk About It. Want to introduce y'all to another great young man. What's your name?
Keyshawn Williams.
Keyshawn, how old are you, Keyshawn?
19 years old.
19 years old. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Keyshawn. What you working on and what you doing right now?
So right now, 2 years out of high school. Did a lot of various little jobs ever since I got out of high school. But right now, I'm an electrician right now. Basically trying to perfect the craft for that because that's like less hard work, because every job that I've had before, it would just be like manual labor. Everything was hard work for me. So this is like a little bit more laid back, but it's like a lot of learning experience that come to it.
So you under like trained and licensed people who training and teaching you how to do electrician work?
Yeah.
How did that come about?
So that came about, well, actually, when I was at an interview with you another time, the guy, he heard us talking over, and that's when he said that he was interested in me and everything. And he asked me, did I do electric before? But I ain't never get into it, and I was like always scared to do it because of, like, I didn't want to get shot or nothing. But he said, just give it a try, and I gave it a try. And it's actually working out for me. This is one of the best jobs that I ever did. So yeah, I'm gonna pursue this one.
That's what's up. So I got a question for you. Compared to other things that you used to be involved in, what would you say is the major difference, or how does it make you feel from going from being a young man that used to be a part of the streets, being a young man that, didn't really care too much a certain amount of time about school, getting in trouble? How was the shift? What helped you shift? What made the difference? What are some of the things that you had to face to get to where you at now?
So the main difference that I would say is, and the main thing that basically keeps me going right now, is the stability. I got stability in my mindset right now because, I go to work, I know my responsibilities and everything, and I got my morals in line and straight, as opposed to when I was young. I would always just run the streets, and I wanted to find some attention or some love or whatever, but just going to the wrong people for that ain't right. But once you surround yourself with people that are innovative and can help you progress in multiple ways in life and not bring you down or have you have to carry them the whole way, that can open your mind up to weigh a lot more things that you can actually experience in yourself. You can't find yourself within a place where you're just following after another person. But once you're able to take control of your own life and get your own thing going, it's a good feeling. So I'll say my stability right now, that I go to work, go home, being able to pay my bills, being able to make sure that I'm fed and got clothes on my back, that'll be the best thing.
So I like that, being stable, having a foundation, having the things that you need, getting a paycheck every week, money in your pocket, being able to pay your bills, being able to help out the family, being able to feed yourself and clothe yourself and stuff like that. So I know a little bit more about you, but I want you to kind of talk to the young men and the young girls who are living in the street life, telling them about how you was faced with a certain amount of time that they was going to try to incarcerate you as a young man.
7 years. I was facing 7 years at the age of 16. Turned 17, but I was 16 at the time. For a crime, armed robbery. Though I did not commit the crime, I was served guilty. Because I was guilty by association.
Right. So being around certain individuals or being involved in certain things, he was facing 7 years in adult prison, and at the age of 16, they was about to give him 7 hard years in an adult institution. He's one of my young men in the program. We went to court, we fought for him, they released him, gave him probation, and Keyshawn has graduated from high school now. Keyshawn has a full-time gained employment that he's working on different achievements. Keyshawn does community cleanups. Keyshawn does a lot of the things out in the community that help when I'm out there. He's an activist, a local young activist in Baltimore under the No Leader Project, and he's motivated to do positive things. But at one point in time, even though Keyshawn is only 19, about to be 20, Keyshawn was about to be facing 7 years in adult prison. So we just want to give y'all young men and young ladies that message that even if you don't commit certain acts and heinous crimes, sometimes being affiliated and associated with certain spaces and individuals at that particular time, you can be faced with those charges as well. But we're going to leave y'all. This is another episode. Let's talk about it. We met Keyshawn. Keyshawn let y'all know he is going under a program as an apprentice to be a trained licensed electrician one day, making good money, has a good job. But one point in time, Keyshawn was facing 7 years. He's another motivational story that y'all can learn from. Let's build, y'all.
Thank you.